I'm going to be ranking the best Amethyst cards right now in NBA 2K23 Myteam. We have a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 20 to 25 of the best Amethyst cards in the game. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite Amethyst cards in my team right now, and let me know what you guys would change about my tier list. But first Amethyst card here is going to be Amethyst Anthony Simons. I would say he's probably going to be in that B tier category. He's still a very solid Amethyst point guard. He's 6'3" with a 6'9" wingspan. He's going to be good at going to the basket, 95 driving dunk, 95 vertical. He's decently fast as well, 89 speed, 89 acceleration. Definitely a big flaw about this card is going to be his defense. Really not that great of a defender, but other than that, for an Amethyst point guard, going to be very well rounded, and I would say at least in that B tier category. Now I do think Amethyst Jared Allen is probably going to be in the A tier category. I don't think he's in the S tier spot. If you guys don't know, S tier is going to be my top 5 Amethyst cards in the game. I mean, he used to be the best Amethyst card in the game for a while, but we've gotten some really good Amy cards over the past couple days, or past couple weeks I should say, but he's still a really good card. He's a center, 6'10" with a 7'5" wingspan. He's going to give you some amazing defense, 92 interior defense, 90 block, 80 steal, 79 lateral quickness with a 79 perimeter. I mean, he's glitched 3-point shooting wise. He does have a 91 3-ball, Hall of Fame corner specialist, gold catch and shoot, claymore, deadeye, green machine, and some pretty good silver shooting badges, including amped, blinders, guard up, and limitless range as well. So I mean, this Jared Allen card going to be super nice at the center position, and I would say for Amethyst cards going to be in the A tier category. I also believe Giannis is probably also in the A tier spot. I mean, this card is really nice, even though it's only the Amethyst version of Giannis. He's 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan, which is really nice at the power forward position. He gives you some great all-around defense. I mean, maybe he's actually in the B tier category just because his jump shot really isn't the greatest and only does have a 66 3-ball. So I'd say probably Giannis going to be in that B tier category. And now the B tier center is going to be this Amethyst DeAndre Ayton. I'm really not the biggest fan of this card. He was obviously in the Happy Holidays promo, and I used this card a bunch when he first came out, and I really don't like him too much. He's a center, 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan. I feel like, yes, his defensive stats are decent, but they're nothing too crazy on the defensive end. He does have some good goal defensive badges. He is also going to be a little bit slow, only having 70 speed and 70 acceleration as well, and then a 73 3-ball with a pretty questionable jump shot. Really not that easy to green in my opinion, but overall, I mean, I'm still putting him in the B tier category. Still a very good Amethyst center, just not better than guys like Mo Bamba and guys like Jared Allen in my opinion. I do like Mo Bamba a little bit more than a guy like DeAndre Ayton, just because of his wingspan as well, and I do believe his jump shot is a lot better. And our first S tier card here, guys, is going to be Amethyst Cameron Reddish. I mean, this card is an absolute beast at the shooting guard position. And like, if you guys are running an Amethyst team or need an Amethyst shooting guard, there is no reason not to pick up this Cameron Reddish card. He's 6'8" at the shooting guard position. He also does have a 7' wingspan. He's going to be really nice on the offensive end, 85 3-ball, 84 mid-range, 90 speed, 90 acceleration. He's good at going to the basket, 85 driving dunk, 92 vertical, and does have a really good jump shot. Probably the best thing about the card is going to be his release, and then he does have the normal leaner as well. So overall, very good defensively and great offensively as well. So for me, going to be the first, top 5 Amethyst card in the game. Now Amethyst Michael Cooper, I do believe, is very close to being in the S tier category. A super underrated shooting guard in my team right now, at least for Amethyst and budget cards. Like, he is very good, so I would say at least going to be in the A tier category. Dennis Smith Jr. is basically just another Anthony Simons, both very solid point guards, just not going to be on the same level as a guy like Markelle Fultz. So for me, I would probably put Fultz in the A tier category, just a little bit better than guys like Dennis Smith Jr. and Anthony Simons as well. Next Amethyst card is going to be I don't even pronounce his name, Diallo, though. I'm just going to call him Diallo. I have no idea how to pronounce his first name. It's like Hamidou Diallo. I don't really know, but he's a 6'5" shooting guard, 6'11" wingspan. I mean, the card's not bad going to the basket. His jump shot really is. Actually, you know what? This card might be B tier, actually. You know what? He's actually got some good, defensive stats, at least on the perimeter. Has, gold clamps, chase on artist glove. I mean, gold. Yeah, actually, you know what? Honestly, I'm really not the biggest fan of his jump shot, but I'm going to put this card in B tier. I feel like he's really not that bad. But JTA, this Juan Toscanison, however you say his last name, I suck at pronouncing NBA names, but I don't think he's a very good small forward. I mean, he's only 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. His stats are very average, except for going to the basket, which he's going to be, a good rim runner, having Hall of Fame posterizer, limitless takeoff, 95 vertical with a 95 driving dunk. Jump shot wise, really not the biggest fan of. He does have the normal leaner, which is pretty nice, but overall, for an Amethyst card, I do believe going to be in the C tier category. category. Kelly Oubre Jr. I think is kind of on the same level as a guy like Diallo. Very solid shooting guards. I just think a Cameron Reddish and a Michael Cooper are just going to be a tiny bit better. This Kenyon Martin Jr. card might honestly be in the D tier category because he is literally a 6'5". I clicked on the wrong card. He's literally a 6'5" small forward. If I could actually type his name in 2KDB, he's 6'5" at the small forward position with only a 6'8" wingspan as well. So I mean, that is just super undersized right off the bat. He's not even that great defensively. Like, at least Dennis Rodman might be undersized, but he's going to be really nice on the defensive end. Jump shot wise, I also don't really think is anything too crazy. So for me, I'll probably keep him in, yeah, I'm gonna go D tier, honestly. I mean, he's 6'5" at the small forward position. I think he's probably going to be in the D tier spot. Kevin Porter Jr. easily going to be in the S tier category. Probably the best Amethyst card in my team right now. Easily going to be in that top 5. Jonathan Kuminga, I think, is also going to be in the A tier category. A very solid small forward. I'm really not the biggest fan of this card in game, but I do believe he's still a really good Amethyst card and definitely deserving of the A tier spot. Another card deserving being in the A tier category is going to be this Amethyst Caris LeVert. He's just going to be a very good defender because obviously he's glitched defensively and then does have a very solid jump shot and going to be pretty good on the offensive end. So I think Caris LeVert kind of on the same level as a guy like Michael Cooper. Pokachevsky easily going to be in the S tier category. Like, let me show you guys his Poku card. He's an absolute demigod for being an Amethyst card. He can play the small forward position. He's 7 foot with a 7'3" wingspan. I mean, if you take a look at these stats, yes, they might not look too crazy on paper, but he's pretty much got 80 in every single category, like across the board. Yes, some stats might be a little bit lower, like 78 interior defense, 78 perimeter, but then he's also got some stats like 84 speed, 84 acceleration, 82 3 ball, 82 mid-range, 80 driving dunk, 80 standing dunk. He's basically got 80 in every single category, which first off is really good for being a 7-foot small forward. But that's not the crazy thing about this Poku card. It's when you come to the animation screen, he's got a really good jump shot. If 2KDB actually wants to load, are they not letting me see? Okay, I don't know what's going on with my 2KDB, but he's got his jump shot on quick timing. So he's got a very good jump shot, pretty quick for Poku, especially a 7-foot small forward. And then he's also got the MJ dribble style, the best dribble style in the game, and does have the normal leaner as well. So I mean, the card can dribble pretty well. His movement's solid. He's got the normal leaner and a very good jump shot as well, being a 7-foot small forward with really complete stats. So Pokachevsky easily going to be a top 5 Amethyst card in the game. I think that's pretty obvious. I don't think there's really even a debate there. Next Amethyst card here, though, is going to be Amethyst Jordan Poole. Now, I haven't used this card. I do actually, before I rank him, like, I haven't really checked his stats or badges at all, so I wasn't really the biggest fan of his pink diamond. He's a 6'4" point guard with a 6'6" wingspan. I mean, the card can't play defense at all. He's definitely going to be a huge liability. Not that great at going to the basket either with the 75 driving dunk. Jump shot is only on normal timing, but his movement's going to be pretty good. I would say, honestly, C tier. He really doesn't look to be anything too crazy at the point guard position. I would much rather have a guy like Anthony Simons or Dennis Smith Jr. as well. Robert Williams, I think, is going to be in the B tier category. A very good defender who can knock down threes at a very high level. All around, just going to be a super complete power forward. So I do believe he's going to be in the B tier spot. Jeremy Shohan actually going to be in the A tier category. A very, very underrated Amethyst card because of his defense. Like, he's one of the best defenders in the game, and he's only an Amethyst card, so easily going to be in the A tier category. Stromolo Swift, I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce his name, but I actually have not used this card or have not really seen his stats and badges, but I know he came out recently, obviously in that Fireworks promo. I need to quickly check out his stats. He's a 6'9" power forward. I mean, solid defensive stats. He's good at going to the rim, only a 73 ball. I have heard this jump shot is pretty bad though. Like, the default swing is pretty much just a base jump shot. So I would say probably C tier for this card. He really doesn't look to be anything too crazy. So I would say C tier for my guy Swift. And then Taco Fall, easily going to be in the S tier category. I mean, for me at least, this card is an absolute beast on the offensive end because he's literally unstoppable underneath the basket. He's 7'6" at the center position with an 8'2" wingspan. I mean, yes, I know he only has 39 speed, 39 acceleration, obviously can't shoot the 3-ball very well, but this card is basically just a guaranteed bucket and actually moves really, really well on the court for only having 39 speed. So for me, Taco Fall going to be a top 5 Amethyst card, and then Vucevic is probably going to be in the B tier category. Definitely a very decent Amethyst card, but now, guys, we have to move one of these Amethyst cards from A tier into the S tier category because, like I said earlier, S tier is going to be my top 5 Amethyst cards in the game. I think for me, it's really between Markelle Fultz, Jared Allen, and Michael Cooper, and I'm kind of leaning towards Michael Cooper because he's actually a very good Amethyst card, and I'm actually going to put him in the S tier category. I do believe he's one of the best Amethyst cards in the game, but let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my Amethyst cards tier list, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.